You mentioned that you like trekking.
Yes, sir.
If you're a solo women trekker, what are the 5 important articles that will be there, or objects that will be there in your backpack, which are not necessary for a solo male trekker?
So that has been a very crucial point every time I start packing for going on a trek. The very first one would be a pepper spray that I always keep with me. The second one is the boots that I buy always have knuckles at the end. So those are specialized boots that are mostly created for women to ensure that if things go the wrong way, insofar as safety goes, those really help you out. The third would be certain personal belongings that you have to keep with you to ensure that you're able to go through the normal processes of nature. And the fourth one would be sanitation related, because whilst access to basic amenities like toiletries and washrooms in itself is very easy for males, that is not the case for females, especially when it comes to treks. So those infrastructural deficiencies create the fifth part.
Fine, thank you. So,
taking forward from what sir was asking about your trekking experience, do you think that this rising culture of trekking and more people going on treks, is it a responsible tourism?
Sir, I think the key here is the golden mean, which is ecotourism. Most treks that I've been on, definitely I look into whether they're branded and certified in terms of whether there are proper disposal systems, whether the treks are invading into the community spaces wherever the treks are taking place. So those are very important metrics to keep in mind. However, there are instances where pollution in terms of garbage disposal, as I mentioned, solid waste disposal, having ODF facilities, etc. Those are not ensured. So those are things that are being worked on, and I think it definitely depends on the individual himself or herself who is taking up the trek to be aware of them.
You brought the point of waste disposal. How can individual at such areas, how can they ensure a proper waste disposal, especially when it comes to human waste? How can they ensure? And that is where the point of not being a responsible form of the tourism, these trek companies, how do you ensure that?
So I think there are 3 parts to the question. The first one being general waste disposal. General waste disposal, it is as simple as carrying a bag with you to ensure that you're not littering around when it comes to water bottles, etc.